Hello and thank you for joining me. I'm Heather Forgan of stampwithnellie.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK, and I bought these super cute little chocolates. They are gingerbread men from Hotel Chocolat, and I thought that I would make a little gift bag to put them in. However, the measurements of this box are approximately 6 inches by 5 inches by about 3/4 of an inch, I think, something like that. So, as you can see from this piece of 12 by 12 paper, it's not going to fit. But I think I found a way to do it with just one sheet of 12 by 12 paper. So, let's give it a try, shall we? So I want to cut this 12 by 12 down to, see if I can get that to go out, to 7.5 inches. Let's get that straight, Heather. I've not got quite enough room on my desk. I'm trying to craft and prepare for classes and kits and all sorts of things at the same time. Right, okay, so my pattern is going this way, and I have put that right up to the top there and slide that along to 7.5 inches, and then I'm going to cut that. Okay, and we'll come back to this bit in just a moment. But then I'm going to cut this piece in half so that it is 6 inches by 7.5. Okay. Then I'm going to do some scoring. So let's get that out of the way. And on the short side, I'm going to score that at 1 inch. And on the longer side, I'm going to score that at 6 inches. And then at 7 inches. And I'm just going to do exactly the same on this bit. So long side, 7 inches, 6 inches, short side, 1 inch. Okay. Then I'm bringing back this piece here. Now we're actually going to use it that side because we're going to extend the bag, and it would look a bit silly with the reindeer going that way, and the other side is non-directional. So to start off, I am going to cut that down on the long side to 7.5, exactly the same as the other pieces, and that bit is spare. I can use that for something else, maybe a tag or something later. So this piece measures 4.5 by 7.5 now, and I'm going to cut that in half at 2.25. Okay, so again, just making sure that we're butted up right there, 2.25. Okay, so those pieces are going to extend the top of our bag. But they need score lines as well. So again, I'm going to score that at 6 inches and at 7 inches. Like so. What I'm also going to do is turn it this way. So that's my bottom. And I am going to put that at the 1/4 inch mark this side. And I'm going to take a pencil and just draw a line there, hopefully. I have my pencil there, okay. Do exactly the same on here. So along the bottom, let's draw a line at 1/4 inch, and then back along the top, score that at 6 inches and at 7 inches. Okay, done with the scoring and cutting with a trimmer. We'll have a little bit of cutting with my trusty snips as well. I'm looking for my bone folder now, hidden under the box of chocolates. Right, so I am going to just gently burnish that. In fact, I don't think I'll bother with my bone folder. I'm actually quite interested to see how I get on with these nails. They are just stick-on nails because I was at a community event last night and wanted not to have my gardening nails. So we'll see how long they last. If one pings off halfway through this, I apologise. Okay, right, so we've got that pencil line down at the bottom there, and coincidentally tearing tape is 1/4 of an inch wide, so I am going to use the bottom edge and that pencil line as my guide to pop this. It's gone a little bit wonky already. Pop that along that bottom section there, like so, and you can either cut or you can tear the tearing tape. Okay, so I've got that bit, and then need to do the same with this one. So just straight along that there. Again, I think I'm slightly out, but you can take your time and get it right. Okay, next stage is to add this bit onto this bit. Okay, so with my take your pick tool, I am going to take that backing off, hopefully, like so. So I've got my score lines at that end and at that end on here. Okay, so using that pencil line and the edge as a guide, and do exactly the same with this one. Okay, so lining up the edges and that pencil line. Once I'm happy with it, whew. If you do have any pencil lines showing, then you can give that a quick rub off as well. Okay, so now we need to do the little bit of snipping, and then we can join those two pieces together. So along the bottom, I've got my score lines. Oh dear. And I have obviously just ripped that there. I'm going to repair it, but I will show you what I do. So cut up there and up there, and I can take that little triangle out. Triangle, rectangle. And I'm taking just a tiny little wedge off there as well. Okay, and I will take a little wedge out either side of that square. I already did it when I cut that side. Right, so I've been really heavy-handed with that. I'll blend the nails. So I'm going to reinforce it with a piece of tearing tape. And I'm going to go a little bit further than I've actually ripped it. Like so. And again, use my ruler, line it up, and just go like that. And then I've got that perfectly in line there. Okay, so it will need a little bit of a fold there, but it's an invisible repair. Let's hope I haven't been so heavy-handed with this piece. Okay, so cut straight up there, then take a little wedge out and do the same to take that little bit there and take a little wedge out at the bottom of that tab and at the top. Okay, so not much cut off there. So again, you can go ahead and use tearing tape. If you've watched my YouTube channel before, you will know I prefer wet glue. And the reason I didn't use wet glue for there was because you have to be pretty precise. And I'm not good at that with wet glue. But I do like the fact that for this, I can kind of slide it around a little bit and make sure that I am happy that I've got those edges lined up before I give it a really good press. And once it's dry, it will be absolutely solid. You've just got that little bit of wiggle room to play around with. All right, so we've joined those two pieces together. We now just need to do what we would normally do with a bag and join the two ends together. Okay, you might find that you're slightly out there. It's not going to make much difference. Quite sure whoever receives this will be more interested in the overall look of the cute bag and then the scrummy chocolates inside than saying, oh, slightly out of line there, Heather. Or they better be, or they're never getting chocolates again. All right, so let me just move it that way and give that a gentle press. Again, a gentle, Heather. Right, so that dodgy bit there, I think I'm going to put this one down first so that we've not got anything dodgy showing underneath. And then a little bit of glue there and there, like so. And then I can put lots of glue on this piece and just fold that around. And then I'll use my bone folder just to give that a little press from the inside as well. But you cannot see that bandage sticky double-sided tape bit from the outside or the inside. So yeah, if you're like me and you can be a little bit heavy-handed with your bone folder and scoring paper, then top tip. I've got my chocolates in there. I'm just going to pinch that at the side there. Okay. And then I need to decide what I am going to do on the front and the closure. So I've got this ribbon because it is adorable and goes with that. So let me just, I've got a couple of little clips at the side here. And let me just clip that closed and decide, do I want to punch some holes for my ribbon? Or do I want to do just something a little bit different? So I think I will just, while I've got that there, what I'm going to do is, and I'm just eyeballing this now, just snip a little bit in there now. It's going through double layers because of my seam. but that's fine. I just want it to be just slightly under 1/2 inch in, and try and get that roughly the same. Okay, like that. Okay, now I'm going to bend that up a little bit, like that for now. And that's going to be my guide for where I am putting my ribbon. Ribbon scissors. Start off with great plans about what I'm going to do, and then just start making it up as I go along. Right, so ribbon. Let's see if these silly nails are going to impede me whilst I tie this. Right, so I'm just tucking that under there. That side and that side, like that. Got that a little bit tighter, and then see if I can tie a bow. I did give myself plenty to play with. Love this ribbon. I don't think I've used this paper without using this ribbon. See if I can get a nicer looking bow than that. That's not too bad. Just shorten a little bit. And then I'm going to put a tag on as well. Okay, so I can move that along a little bit, and I can take that off there, and then I can open those like that, and that should stop my ribbon coming off at the top without the need for a hole punch. I mean, obviously I do have a hole punch and I love using my hole punch, but not everyone does. So snip that down like that, and then think about my tag. So I have a little piece of white, and this is 2 inches wide by 3.5 inches long. This is the Sparkling Snowflakes Tag Topper Punch. Not quick and easy to say. And I'm just going to slide that in there. I'm going to turn it around to make sure that I've got it kind of equidistant at the side there, and then punch that. Okay, get rid of those bits. Pull that out. How lovely is that? Really pretty. Let's just use the Sparkling Snowflakes set, and I'm going to go with my favourite for this, Pool Party again. I've got a little scrap here. And I'm going to stamp Let It Snow from Sparkling Snowflakes, and just put in some little snowflakey pieces. Oopsie daisy. That is terrible. Let's try again. Let me just prep another tag. This one's going to, no, 2 inches by 3.5. To be honest, that was just a guess as to what would look quite okay. If you stamp it right first, Heather. Let me get my Pierce mat as well, but I'll need to get my punch back and redo this. Oh, you're getting all the mistakes today. I make them so that you don't have to. Come on. I don't want my nails to go pinging across the desk. Right, okay. Let it snow. Let's stamp that again. A little bit over to this side. Then take your time. 1. Fully ink it up. 2. 3. 4. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Leave it alone, Heather. Before you make another mess. Right, bring this back in. And to attach that to that, I have some of this real red and white baker's twine. Or you could just pop that up with dimensionals on there. Totally up to you. And scissors. Okay. Now, if I had those cute peppermint embellishments, I would use those, but I don't. Right. I want that to be roughly around there. Just going to tie that in a little knot. And again, need to give myself lots to play with because of these silly nails. And actually quite chuffed I managed to do that. There we go. Right, pull that tight and just snip off the excess there. And we have a larger than normal gift bag using one sheet of designer series paper and a little tag to go with it. Might need a little bit of embellishment. What do you think? What do you think? I think I might just go rhinestones on this, and I will need my take a pick for that for sure. Let's go the putty end. 1, 2, and 3. And there we have it. One cute gift bag and tag using Reindeer Days Designer Series paper and the sparkling snowflakes stamp set and the coordinating sparkling snowflakes tag topper punch. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please do click on that subscribe button. Click the bell and get notification the next time I upload a tutorial. Until then, please do take care. Bye bye.